Is the Pixi Glow Tonic worth it? Is it good for your skin? Should you be applying it on your face every day, every night? The answer is no. To sum up this whole video, no. Now I understand some of you are okay applying this, but about 70% of you, myself included, it's not gonna be good for you. This Pixi Glow Tonic has glycolic acid. This is a liquid acid exfoliator. Sadly, this has taken the place of a lot of exfoliators these days. People apply this on your face every day. They're thinking, oh, I'm exfoliating my skin every day. Well, the problem with that is it's actually causing more harm than good, because an acid like this is too strong for your skin every day. The main reason you don't want to be applying a liquid acid exfoliator every day is it can lead to inflammation. Now, what's wrong with inflammation, you may think? What even is inflammation? Inflammation is when your skin is inflamed and irritated. Inflammation over time can lead to premature aging, and it can even lead to pigmentation. Premature aging is wrinkles. So the point being, if you're irritating your skin every day with a product it doesn't like or that is bothering it, then it's going to in turn cause wrinkles in the long run. The only instructions they give you are use AM and PM or as needed. After cleansing, apply with a cotton pad. That's all they give you. So of course you're gonna think, great, I want my skin to glow. I'm gonna apply this morning and night, or you know, maybe I'll just start off every night, but I'm gonna apply this as a toner. First of all, this should not take the place of a toner because this is more like an astringent. This is glycolic acid, which is a very strong acid. And honestly, this is way too strong to be applying on your skin every day. You see in this video that my skin starts to develop a reaction. It starts to form a weird little rash on my forehead. It almost felt like sandpaper. It just felt very irritated. My skin felt very dry. It dehydrated me. That's also the problem with acid exfoliators, is it can dehydrate you. You can drink all the water in the world and that doesn't mean you're dehydrating your skin. Dehydration in your skin can mean water loss. So that's why it's very important. You want to wash your face, you want to apply your toner all within a minute, and your serum and then your moisturizer before that water loss can occur. But that's a whole other issue. This also has fragrance in it, which can be very irritating. It has caramel and a red dye, which just isn't good. The only instance where I would recommend this is like maybe before an event. Like I know I've heard makeup artists will apply this on their clients before a big event, before the red carpet, for celebrities, because this will truly tighten your pores. And you will see that the first week. I think the first week was the best for me. I thought my skin did look like it was glowing, and it really tightens your pores. But in the long run, it wasn't good for me. But my point is, this will tighten your pores. So if you want to use it the day of or the day before an event, before you're going to wear a lot of makeup, it will tighten your pores, which will help your makeup glide on more smoothly. But in the long run, I think it dehydrates your skin, which can lead to cracked skin and uneven makeup applications. Also, you want to be careful with following products that you apply with this, like following serums, retinols, retin A, different acid serums, vitamin C. I wouldn't recommend using those with this because this is irritating enough, and then you're applying even stronger acids. It can just really wreak havoc for your skin. So people are using this as exfoliator, especially if you use a Clarisonic, the Foreo Luna, and other skincare devices that are already exfoliating. Too much exfoliation can lead to inflammation as well. And inflammation leads to premature aging. So be careful with your skin. Another more gentle option by Pixi that I would recommend is their Rose Tonic. It has way better ingredients. This is good for every day. This is a great gentle toner after you wash and cleanse your skin. This is good to prep your skin for serums. If you're interested in continuing watching my video, great. You can see my month-long test and just how my skin did over the month of trying this. And we will leave it at that. So I hope you guys have a great day. Let's get into the video. First off, this is the Pixi Glow Tonic 5% glycolic acid, which is a liquid exfoliator. So after you cleanse your face, after you remove your makeup, you know, use your makeup remover, wash your face, use your makeup remover, and then you're gonna use this. And then you can follow with serum and moisturizer. Something that kind of concerns me with this is that it is a liquid exfoliator, and I tend to stay away from liquid exfoliators that sit on your face all night. The fact that this is glycolic acid can be very strong. Now, they say this is for every skin type, but we will find out. I have very sensitive skin. I'm breastfeeding, so it is even more sensitized. I had a baby 6 months ago. My skin can work up a tolerance to any product. Maybe I shouldn't say it's sensitive, but I've been pregnant so many times, and just the fact that it's acne prone, I just like to treat it like it is sensitive. So I don't want to hurt it and disrupt it too much. So it's acne prone, and I tend to get very dehydrated. So, oh, but I didn't tell you what is the most concerning are the ingredients. fragrance. It has fragrance in it. So the first ingredient's water, second ingredient is glycolic acid, aloe leaf juice, which is like aloe vera, and I think that's supposed to help calm down your skin and hydrate. And then there's witch hazel, which is going to help tighten those pores, same with the glycolic acid. But then you get into the fragrance. There's fragrance, caramel, and then red 4, which is a dye, which the fact that here we are in 2019 and products still have dyes in them, it's like you don't want dyes in the food coloring in your foods. Like everyone knows that's a no-no. It's in packaged, processed, like candy, like Swedish fish that has it. So the fact that this has a dye, the reason I don't like dyes and fragrances is they don't do anything for your skin. They're like a filler. The fragrance is going to mask whatever bad scent is in this, which I would prefer the natural scent rather than a fragrance. Fragrance is clogging of your pores and very irritating. So if you're getting really irritated, it could even break you out. The dye is not, some say that dyes are toxic, but that's a whole other issue. I'm not here to dive into the ingredients, but that's just my hesitation. The fact that there is fragrance, I try to avoid everything with fragrance in it on my skin. This is supposed to help tighten your skin. It's supposed to help hyperpigmentation. It's supposed to just give you a glow. It's supposed to brighten your skin. So we will see if it does that over the next 2 months. Now, the only instructions they give for all skin types, alcohol-free, dermatologist tested, use AM and PM or as needed. After cleansing, apply with a cotton pad, avoiding eye area. That's all they give. It doesn't really tell you much, and it says you can use this AM or PM. I would never use this in the AM, and I would only use this in the PM. I would not use this every day. The reason I would not use this AM is this is a glycolic acid. I personally like this in the PM while I'm sleeping, so my skin can truly turn over in the darkness, where it's not getting affected by sunlight. Sunlight could irritate, can make your skin red, more sensitized. For me, I like applying my vitamin C serum in the AM, and I would never mix these two because they're both more acidic, and they say that if you use vitamin C with it, it could cancel it out. But there are lots of people who disagree with that. I've also read that if you do want to use vitamin C with this, wait 20 minutes to let your pH level balance out and then go in with vitamin C, just so they don't cancel each other out. But to be safe, I'm just not going to apply these at the same time. I just think it's too strong to be using this in the AM, especially AM and PM. If you go in full force applying this AM or PM, you're going to be raw in about 4 days. Raw. So I think slowly building your way up and building up a tolerance is the best approach. I'd like to think of this like a retinol. I know they're very different, but they're both exfoliators and they're both pretty intense. So even though this isn't like the strongest, it's just 5% glycolic acid, but still at the end of the day, it's glycolic acid. So I am going to start just using this twice a week at night, and then I'm going to work my way up to 3 times a week. And then I'm gonna work my way up to 4 times a week. So I'm gonna go wash my face. I'm just using a very gentle, this is by Clarity RX. I used it while pregnant. It's just super gentle for any skin type. I don't have makeup, so I'm not gonna be scrubbing or doing anything extra irritating. I think that's also something to keep in mind when using a liquid exfoliator. The less irritating, the better, since this is already gonna be kind of irritating. It is an exfoliator, and the way a liquid chemical exfoliator works is it sits on top of your skin and eats away at the dead skin cells, and they just shed off throughout the days. So I'm going to wash it and then come back very fast, because usually after you wash your face, you want to apply that toner within a minute to avoid moisture loss. But I don't think you want to apply this while your skin is very damp, just because that will penetrate it even further and it could be more irritating. Same with retinols, same with vitamin C. So I'm gonna go wash my face, come back, and within a minute, and the very end of the minute, so my face is pretty dry, not wet, and then I'm going to apply this and show you how I apply it. So now the application. Just take a cotton round. Honestly, those muslin cloths would be better because apparently cotton absorbs half the product. So if you don't want to be wasting your product, don't use cotton pads. Got a good bit saturated. Again, make sure your makeup is removed. Ooh, it is burning on initial application, especially over here. Maybe that's because my face is still wet, so I would advise, if you're sensitive, wait till your face is completely dry, because if it's wet, it's just gonna absorb the product so much faster. Get it all over. You can see my face is reacting with the redness. It's normal. Has such a sweet scent to it, but I hate scents in my products. You know, you can push as hard as you want to push the product in. You can go as light as you want. I'm just really getting this in. Don't forget our necks, ladies. This is the #1 place that's forgotten, the neck. You know, you're spending all this money applying stuff on your face. Bring it down to your neck, bring it down to your décolleté. We do not want to be Asian down there, you know? Okay, so let it dry. It feels good. It just initially burned. Give it a minute, depending on what you're applying, what serum. You know, if you're applying retinol or vitamin C, probably wait a good 15 to 25 minutes just to let the pH go down. I know some people love to repair their acids with vitamin C and retinols because that can further push it into your skin layer. But me, I'm just going to apply my Clarity. This is also the Clarity RX brand. I got it while I was pregnant. It's organic, and this is a soothing recovery cream for all skin types. So apply your moisturizer. Here is day 1. And also keep in mind that if you experience any breakouts right off the bat after like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, this is just helping bring out stuff that was already in your pores. So don't rule this out. Same for any product, don't rule it out the first week. That's why they truly say give it a good 3 weeks, because technically the pimples that it takes a pimple a good week or 2 to form, so there's no way telling what truly caused it, even though people are convinced they know. But like, this is an acid, it's going to help turn your skin over, so it is going to bring about some pimples. So if that is the case for you, just work through it and give it a good month before you rule it out, because I mean, the fact that it has fragrance, like, that could be irritating and possibly break you out. But overall, if you're breaking out like the first couple days, it's not necessarily this, because that stuff was already in your pores. So this is just helping bring it out. Getting you all up close. You know, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not crazy about the texture on my face right now. I don't know if you can tell my forehead, I got some breakouts, just some uneven texture. You can see it's not totally smooth, there's some breakouts. And I don't know if you can tell, got some on my cheeks. So I've been going at it for a week and a half now, so of course it's too early to tell. Last week I used it Monday, Tuesday, skipped Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, skipped Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, skipped last night, and then I'm gonna use it tonight. So I've been using it about 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on. And I'm trying to work my way up to using it every night, but my face feels incredibly dry and it feels tight and irritated after I use it. So I've only been using it. I wash my face and then I apply the tonic and then my moisturizer and oil. I haven't been using any other serums. I don't want anything else interfering with this. I've been using my jade roller, but I don't know if that makes a damn difference. So again, here we are, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. It's been, yeah. And this is the end of the day, so I'm all greasy, I worked out. But I just want you to see my face. I'm gonna keep going, okay? We aren't even halfway in. So let's keep going. Week 2. Today is Tuesday, so I've been at it for 15 days and I'm really not liking it right now. I tried to find the best lighting I could so you could truly see my face. You can see I have a lot of congestion, some congestion and redness around my nose. Some new breakouts here, new breakouts here. And I feel like my forehead is just really red. It's starting to feel a little raw and very irritated. I have tiny little bumps all over and redness all over, and it hurts. So I'm really not seeing great results right now. My skin feels really tight. I had makeup on earlier. It separated pretty badly right here. I had a primer on and everything, and it separated here and just didn't look good. So I don't know if the glycolic acid and this is really drying out my skin and making my makeup not apply well. My forehead just doesn't feel great. There, I don't know if you can see all those little pimples and bumps and redness. It just feels irritated. I'm almost applying this every day now, by the way. I started that about 4 days ago. So I just really think the glycolic acid on my skin every day is way too harsh, plus the fragrance in it and the dye and the other fillers. I think it's just really irritating my skin. I mean, I can tell my skin just doesn't really enjoy this. I don't really enjoy applying it. I kind of cringe at the thought of putting this on my face every day, but I'm gonna try this out for 2 more weeks and just do it for a 1-month test. I'm halfway through, so we'll see if it gets better the next week. This is kind of the point where your skin does start to react for the better if it is to, and kind of shifts gears. So let's see how it goes, but right now I just feel like I have really irritated skin and almost a rash forming. So if it gets itchy and a rash does form within the next week, of course I'm gonna stop. But at this point, I'm just not crazy about it. I feel like it's just really harsh for this area. So here's 2 weeks in, 15 days in. I tend to avoid acids on my face every day, and plus fragrance, so I think this is just really irritating. So far my skin isn't reacting the best to this, but let's keep going. Also, I just applied a very gentle hyaluronic acid serum. This is by Clarity RX, one of my favorite brands. It's just very gentle, and my face just feels like not smooth. It feels rough, almost like a rash is forming, and like it's very irritated. So here's very up close. You can see this just doesn't look good. I feel like my skin looked a lot better before I started this. I feel like I'm going out of my way right now to irritate my skin. So if this keeps up over the next couple days, I honestly might stop this because it feels like a rash is forming. It just feels a little raised and irritated. I know this isn't a full-on rash, but my skin just doesn't feel good. It's starting to burn and just be irritated. Like when I exercised earlier, when sweat, it was just burning a little as I was sweating, so I don't think that's a good sign, but I'll keep going, okay? Hello all, I'm at day 20 and today is going to be my last day. I'm stopping this early. I apologize, but I can no longer go on anymore for a couple of reasons. My face just feels too tight. I think it got too dehydrated, and keep in mind, dehydrated doesn't mean I'm not drinking enough water. It means I have a lot of water loss, which is the case if you're using too strong of astringents or liquid acids, for instance, can really dehydrate your skin. And I think I've really compromised my skin barrier. I think I've damaged it by applying this acid for 3 weeks. I know I haven't done it every day. I think my skin would be a lot worse if I have done it every day. But you can see overall, my skin is just a lot more red. It looks very irritated, very red. It feels very tight. It feels very tight. It feels very dry. I don't like the tight feeling. The only instance I would recommend this is like right before an event you could apply it. If you truly want, like before a night out, if you really want your skin and your pores really tight, that'll make your makeup glide on very smoothly, like just in that day or the day after. But long-term effect, I don't think this is good for your skin. You can see my skin has not gotten better, it's gotten worse. It's red. I have new breakouts. This breakout, it feels really painful, and I usually don't get breakouts like this anymore. I haven't in a long time. So the fact that something that's just some ingredient is really irritating my skin. The repeated glycolic acid every day. So I know some people have had great success with this product, and if that's the case, then that's great for you. It just doesn't work out for me. I tend to have dehydrated skin, and this dehydrated it even more. It's compromising my barrier. It's making my skin more red. It's breaking out my forehead into just a weird texture, like a rashy like texture. It's just uneven. I don't know if you can even see on camera, but it's not smooth, and it just looks red. I hate when my face just looks irritated, plus it's getting these weird breakouts that hurt, that I don't want to mess with. So this just wasn't for me. I'm stopping this early. I just can't bear to put this on my face anymore. I think long-term, I think putting glycolic acid on your face every day doesn't have good long-term benefits, especially if it's dehydrating you. It can lead to water loss, and it can lead to inflammation. And that's what I'm experiencing, some inflammation and irritation, which can lead to premature aging. So you really want to be careful with this product. I'd recommend, if you truly like it, maybe apply it 2 nights on, 2 nights off, or 1 night on, 3 nights off, 1 night on. But I don't think this is good to take the place of other exfoliators like gentle scrubs or peels or masks or even serums. So just truly be careful if you're using this product, especially if you're using this product in conjunction with a Clarisonic brush or other skincare devices that are already exfoliating, because too much exfoliating leads to inflammation, which is not good. That can lead to premature aging. So be careful with your skin. I'm sorry I'm stopping this early. I've been at it for 3 weeks now. I don't think it's gonna just magically shift gears. I think my face is just gonna get more and more red and more inflamed and irritated. So this was my experience. Let me know if you enjoy it. I know some people like it, but for my skin type, it's just, my skin's a little too sensitive for this. So it just truly depends on your skin type. Maybe if you have really oily skin or acne, it could be good for you, but it has fragrance in it and dye and a couple of fillers that are just questionable. But just let me know your experience with it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.